with the exception of Zuna, who's about 15 behind that of Double Lift. They've got a pink ward down on this dragon, so they've got full control of this one, and with the plantlings of Zyra to tank up this dragon, it should make it a little bit safer.
Yes, that plus the healing from Consume that Nunu gets is enough to tank up Dragon even in the early stages of the game. So great job by them capitalizing on that Nunu pick.
Giving themselves a nice advantage of about 1,000 gold. And that small window of opportunity is rapidly closing. The shockwave goes out, only catches minions. Mancloud gets charmed up as the box goes down. Chowster's on the retreat. He does manage to flash over one of the walls, avoiding and mitigating that powerful slow. Absolute Zero goes down as Mancloud secures first blood thanks to that Orianna. The spider drops down and a rat eats him alive.
And that is the difference between the teleport Malphite and the Stand United from Shen. They just told Nian, no, it's too late. Don't even waste your teleport to come in here. And they just lost the fight after that, also giving up Dragon.
That small window of opportunity CLG had towards the Dragon was taken out. Zuna is going to stealth himself up, looking to ambush somebody, but Nintansa has already recalled, and Dragon number 2 will go fairly safely into Vulcan's hands.
Zuna, don't mash me. Same thing, they play Twitch.
I wasn't going to say, we knew what you meant. We knew what you meant, Kobe.
Comes down from CLG, and Malphite's actually in the area this time. Bloodwater rocks right by the charm.
He manages to avoid it. The flash over the wall as Link comes in. They're going to trade 1-for-1 as Big Fat LP has gone down. The first unstoppable force of the game throws up Mancloud and Psycho Sid as they turn their attention now to Xmithy. Double Lift has joined the fight, and he's got so much damage to work with. This is CLG back on the board as they grab 3 kills. A taunt. He'll go from Psycho Sid as Link gets pulled to safety by Chowster. A ride in the Dark Passage. He lands the death sentence, and Psycho Sid is sentenced to death. Chowster is here.
Oh, yeah, he definitely earned that graduation from Thresh School there. Shit.
So nevertheless, playing it safe, making sure they grab that. Xmithy's thinking of picking a fight. Big Fat LP's been rooted, and this is a fight on 3 different fronts. Immediately, Bloodwater's forced out of the way. Chowster puts a box down, but it's a little off-center. Link is going to be the first victim. Actually, he goes down second after Chowster is dropped. Now the rest of Vulcan have regrouped. They've got a 3-man. They're trying to chase down anybody they can. Mancloud's going to have dissonance up in a second. He flashes forward, attack into dissonance. Big Fat LP flashes out of the range, but they haven't given up. Zuna's got ambush on. The cocoon lands onto Mancloud, and there's no unstoppable force.
Could really use that right now.
That is so important. Big Fat LP's gonna get dropped. Zuna secures another kill and picks himself up some buffs.
Again, a non-teleport from Nian because he doesn't have that ultimate available here. And the Stand United's used just to tank up Baron. They're going to go try and brute force this one because there's no smite available for CLG.
We'll have to see how quickly this works up. 7 seconds on that True Shot barrage from Double Lift. 5 seconds on the clock. 3 seconds. Will it be enough? No! The Baron goes down quickly enough. He's forced to Arcane Shift to safety. CLG are completely split up as they try to apply pressure down in the mid lane. They split in the bottom lane. True Shot barrage goes up. That didn't even connect with the Baron. Nunu manages to secure that one. It's the second Baron of the game in favor of Vulcan, and split decisioning from CLG. They were in 3 different locations on the map.
And you definitely want your Malphite to be there if you're going to start off a fight around Baron Pit. That's the whole point of the AoE ultimates there, is to grab people when they're grouped up. So they would have had to tell Nian to teleport up there preemptively, but without the vision and without the confidence to get that vision, they didn't have the choice.
Smithy gets caught up by a cocoon. Chowster is now a little bit extended. We'll see how this fight erupts as Nian is now joined. Unstoppable force is available and everybody's here.
I love this move by Psycho Sid. The reason they lost when they had Shen and Twisted Fate yesterday was because Psycho Sid used his Stand United on Nunu. And it was not a high priority target. And then the squishy damage dealers went down. Even though Smithy right there did get caught out, Psycho Sid held the Stand United, and you can tell he wants to use this on Zuna. He's looking straight at Zuna.
Learn from his mistakes is one of the key things you have to do in the LCS. Take each defeat and figure out what not to do. Double Lift does have his True Shot barrage available. Their sentence goes out, doesn't connect with anybody yet, and there's a lot of damage that's gone down into Mancloud. CLG, they want to pick this fight. Xmithy gets charmed backwards. Shockwave pulls Big Fat LP and Nintansa back. Absolute Zero, insta-channel, insta-cancel. The first victim is The Rock. He gets smashed down, and Unstoppable Force was simply not enough. Psycho Sid Stand United was instrumental in helping them pick up that victory. 2 people of CLG down.
And Nian was holding on to his Unstoppable Force the entire fight to use on Zuna, but he never got the chance. Psycho Sid had a great taunt on Nian in the very last seconds of there, before he died, there was no
Battle
chance.
lines have been drawn. Mancloud gets taunted up. True shot barrage goes down. Zonya's hourglass comes up. Now Psycho Sid flies forward. The unstoppable force does land in the background. The first victim of the fight is Mancloud as he's dropped. The shockwave was not even used, and that is so crucial. This is a good fight for CLG. They are cleaning house. Even with a 5-man taunt, Psycho Sid is not going to have enough damage to kill Link. They get away unscathed for a 4-man kill.
Oh, Zuna's not the only important one on this team. Mandatory Cloud is their other damage source. We don't shout him out usually because his positioning is always so perfect. But right there, he does make the mistake getting caught by Link's charm again. And him going down early meant that so much threat was not there for Vulcan, and the zone control of the shockwave, which is crucial, never even went off, allowing Nien to get his clear unstoppable force off on Zuna.
There are some immense death timers on the clock right now. They secure the 4th tower of the game. CLG starting to close this gold gap. They should have enough time to get onto the inhibitor turret and might be playing a little risky if they stick for the inhib.
They are going to be able to get that inhibitor turret, and they don't want to take that risk. So, true sight, because there are invisible players on Vulcan's team. Now that the playmaker for CLG is down, Vulcan don't hesitate.
So we see the taunt going out. Psycho Sid locks down Nien. Big Fun LP dives onto Zuna. Unstoppable Force locks up a couple members of Vulcan, but crucially, Zuna is still alive. He's being dropped. Finally, he's in and amongst the mixture. Double it through the double kill. Triple kill secured. He's probably going to pick up a quadra as this one as well. Does pick it up. Manages to get Bloodwater out safely, but 4 more kills for Double It.
The inhibitor on the bottom side is going down to minions right now, and CLG don't look like they care. It's going to be a minion success here. That it's actually, this wave will take down that inhibitor if they don't send anyone back. It looks like they would rather take the mid inhibitor of their own.
And we do see how quickly they can get this one down. 35 seconds on the clock. Chauster does decide to recall. Double Lift using that arcane shift to get as far forward as possible, and Link has respawned, so Link is going to be moving towards one of the lanes while Chauster clears the other. He's saved the bottom lane inhibitor, they've saved the top lane inhibitor, and all of a sudden, Vulcan, they're going to be thinking back to their loss against Cloud9. It's going to be ringing in their ears because we're in a very similar situation.
Very good call there by CLG, counting on the home guards of Link to go save that bottom inhibitor from the minions. So they did come out with the advantage, and now they're wanting to turn this one into a Baron. Are you kidding me?
We'll see if they can secure this one right now.
There's no vision for Vulcan right now.
They have nor do they have any global presence of getting there quickly enough. Mancloud is trying to get there as fast as is humanly possible. True Shot Barrage is up, and it does look like they're going to secure this one. Baron secured for CLG, the first of the game.
And now they're the ones on the other foot here. Looking to take this one, but Chauster gets caught.
That's a Stranglethorn thrown down just to catch out Chauster, and we'll see whether or not the investment pays off. They've traded 1 for 1, and Mancloud, the mid AD carry, is down. Unstoppable Force throws up Bloodwater, throws up Zuna in the air. That's Zuna down. CLG have brought this one back. There are over a minute on the death timers for these teams. They secured the 3rd kill of the fight. Zyra passive goes out, and Double Lift says, I don't care, bro. I'm on your Nexus turrets. They should be able to close this out.
It's going to be CLG showing why they abandoned that protect the single AD strategy, and they're the ones coming on the Nexus turret.
So we see Psycho Sid and Smithy doing the best they can. The taunt pulls a couple of them off for a few seconds as Link may go down in the background. He's got enough lifesteal and survivability to last a couple seconds longer before finally getting shut down. Double Lift still focusing on the turrets. The last Nexus turret will be falling. They're going to turn their attention to the Nexus, and CLG pull back another game against Vulcan. Vulcan losing in the late game.